Induction. What induction is basically charging something without actually having it touch the charged object. So essentially what that means, if I take a charged object, so let's say right now this is neutral with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 negatives, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 positives. So this is currently neutral. Now let's say I charge it up, and now it is negative. So it actually has extra electrons. If I then bring it close to a neutral with its 8 pluses and 8 minuses, if I bring these close. Now the thing is with induction, we're only going to worry about the neutral one. We're not really worrying what's happening here. So this negatively charged object, instead of thinking about it, just think of it as, there, it's a negatively charged object. If I bring this close, the pluses cannot move, but the negatives can. And negatives are repelled by negatives. So because the object is a conductor, it will actually have all the electrons move to the opposite end. So now this end is what they call locally negative, because it actually has a whole bunch of extra electrons in it, and this end is locally positive because it's missing the electrons. As a whole, the object is still neutral. It hasn't lost or gained electrons, but these are shifted. So these are now, this is a negative end and this is a positive end. And this is all what induction is. They come close, and because they are close, the electrons are repelled. When I take this away, these will simply readjust to where they were to be as far apart as possible. Now, if I take a positively charged object, so here's my positively charged object. And again, nothing's going to happen to this. So I will, here's my positive object. If I bring my positive object close, but I don't touch the neutral object, all the negatives will be attracted, because the opposites attract. The negatives will be attracted to the positive end and all move closer to this end. Now, overall, it is still neutral. It hasn't gained or lost electrons. But this end is now locally positive, and this end with all the electrons is locally negative. When I remove and take away the charged object, they'll simply redistribute back to where they were as far apart as possible. And that's what induction is.